or do you want me to explain it again? How to do it? Like, okay. So,
It would help. Yeah, it would help, Dr. Tushar, to create a context. I think not many people were there in the previous session, and
okay.
I don't remember taking this assessment earlier. So if you can explain, go through that list and then give the background of.
Okay. Okay. So actually this test is about the AQ is nothing but the adversity quotient, and this evaluation is mainly it's actually for assessing our resilience power, to see how well we are able to be flexible with the changing environment, with the changing situation. Then this AQ is actually it's proposed by this Paul G. Stolz. He's actually an American, and he his name is, the company's name is actually called Peak Incorporation, and he suggests this tool for mainly for the people in the corporate world. So that was the initial start of this particular tool, but later this actually had been spread to different aspects, and its utility has been uh, beneficiaries are actually for many people in academic world, different perspectives. Then he has also taken four basic dimensions. That is, it's called core dimension. Uh, so the core dimension is nothing but the CORE. So C is nothing but the control. Then we have O is referring to the ownership. Then R is referring to the reach, and E is nothing but the endurance. So core, that is control. So first dimension is control. Control means the ability that you how you take up. Like for example, there are this situation. The adversity can be seen as negative, as a challenge, or as an opportunity. So certain people who are negative attitude, they might feel it is a challenge. Certain people who sees from the perspective of positive, they see it as actual as an opportunity. So how you look, is it so control basically measures the perception. Then, so you might have seen certain statements are positive statements, or negative statements. So mix of statements are given to just to check whether you're stable in it. Then, so then next one we have is the um, O is nothing but ownership. So, are you responsible to improve your situation? So, if you think that you have a particular, you have a particular situation, take it for a negative situation. Are you responsible for that situation? Is it because you have not acted correctly to the situation? So, we are responsible for certain things. So, you have to be aware of that. Then, next we have is the um, R, reach. Reach is nothing but, that is have you properly prompted to the situation. So we have the reach is nothing but limiting the spread of adversity to other areas. So have you been able to responding? Yeah. So reach is nothing but responding. So have you been able to respond it in the right time, right place? So that's what we are meaning. And the last one is endurance. Endurance is nothing but there is a how we are able to there is a what is it? That actually believe belief actually about how long adversity will last. So your thought process, thinking pattern. So all together, CORE, the four dimensions are measured. Uh, okay, and totally we have 30 questions, and it has been scaled on 5-point scale. So 5-point scale is nothing but actually we take it one to be the strongly disagree, 2 is disagree, 3 is neutral, 4 is agree, and 5 is strongly agree. So I'll just, for those people who had any confusion, I'll just, first statement I'll tell you. Take the case of C, control. When problems arise, I believe I can influence the outcome. So, which is nothing but whenever you see any problem, I believe that don't take others' perspective, take your personal thing. So that is why I told individualized. It's individual. So the name of that file itself, I've created individuals, meaning to say, it's for the individuals. So and you should not take much time also thinking more about it, because why I'm telling is, if you take more time for evaluation, for example, the 30 questions should take only 15 minutes, like that. Half of that, what is the question? The half of that time only. So you should take only about 30 seconds for, so like that, one question. So if you take like that, you're doing justice. Otherwise, if you think too much, no, you might fall for two, three options and you might become biased. Your score will go wrong. So, and some people have the doubt, whatever I'm having that, giving the score for one statement, whether is it the same always? Different situations, I can vary. That if you're doing that, then you don't trust yourself. So you should be neutral, how much you are able to. So in this first statement, if I'm saying, I believe actually that, there is a, I can influence that. That means I'm responsible for that. I can take up the action. Then actually, if you say I strongly agree, you can give 5. And if you say agree, okay, I agree. Not always, I agree. Then you can say 4. If you say that 50-50, sometimes like that, then you can say 3. If you say disagree, I don't agree with the statement, then you can say 2. Strongly, I totally don't agree. Then you can take 1. So like this, you must have given the scores for every state. Am I right? Yes or no? For 1 to 30, you all must have given. Can I get the answer? Can I get the feedback?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't take this complete test. I went through that, but I was busy yesterday, and I've not taken the test, Dr. Tushar.
Yeah. What about others? What about others?
It came around 122 for
What, sir? I did not get you.
me. I took the full question session. My score was 122.
Okay, very good.
122.
Yeah,
122.
I will discuss about it. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks.
What about others? What about others? Please open up. Kamal, sir.
I didn't give my
No, no,
attempt.
I've not attempted this.
Sir, I did not get you.
No, I've not attempted this.
Okay,
Nothing.
whatever it is, now if you can take 5 minutes for evaluation, you please do it. Take a sheet of paper. If you okay, doesn't matter. Those who have done, you just, let's wait for the other people. Actually, we are supposed to, what is it, do it as a homework, but doesn't matter. Sometimes we are very busy. So what you do is actually you take little time, about 5 to 10 minutes, and then just take some time and evaluate. So
Have you
uh,
shared in the group, Tushar?
yeah, I have given to mom. She must have shared it yesterday. She has shared it.
Oh, let me check.
I had planned it already that it has to be given in advance.
Yeah, just now only noticing.
Certain things which we need practice, no, it has to be given one day in advance so that we have to discuss the results, no. So mainly I
Unfortunately,
thought I time for result.
you did not take into consideration the T20 World Cup final, Tushar.
That is sometimes that is an adversity. But it is a positive adversity. Okay. Those who have
Would
done
it,
it,
would
you
it,
can take a break, but those who
yeah,
have not done,
yeah,
you can
would
take
it,
time to do it now.
yeah, would it help if, I read one by one, and people just start putting, either one or two or three or four or five,
Yeah, yeah. So
depending on
if
the
you can
skill.
do like that, that's better. Can you
Yeah.
help me
So
like that?
we can finish all at a time.
Together. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would request everyone to pull out a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, and we'll take these four sections quickly. And again, as Dr. Tushar mentioned, not to think too much. So whatever is the first thing that comes to our mind, to put that. So the only thing is we need to be clear about the scale, the number that we put. So 5 is strongly agree and 1 is strongly disagree and anything in between. So the first section A, control C, perceived ability to influence adversity. So already Dr. Tushar has explained about the adversity, something which is beyond our control, what is happening in our environment. So no statement. Okay, the first one, when challenges arise, I believe I can influence the outcome. Is everyone ready with a pen, piece of paper, so that Dr. Tushar's
Yeah, actually, I would request all to come on the screen. Otherwise, no, it is like it says like a school session. No? Everybody, let's make it more interactive and interesting. No, so I would request all to come. Trust yourself and come forward. Please come on screen.
no, it's a very important this thing. It would hardly take if everyone cooperates. It would, I think, maximum 10 to 15 minutes we can complete this test, and the real impact of this test, as well as the impact of this session, can be felt by all of us. We can experience that. Yeah, Kamalji, Dr. Murli, Hema ma'am, Ipan sir.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, Ipan sir has joined from 2 devices. Kumari ma'am, please come on video. Murgesh sir, if you can, please come on video from your other device.
Sir, can I resume at 6:50? I'll just you all are doing right? No problem.
Yeah. I'll take this responsibility. You can join at 6:50.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah. So let me start from beginning. I hope you all have the paper and the pen. So just write section A and then control C, and then you can start. Just put number 1, bullet point to number 1, and then I'll read it out and just put the number 1 to 5. So let's follow this so that we can quickly finish these 4 sections. So first one, when challenges arise, I believe I can influence the outcome. Let me repeat. When challenges arise, I believe I can influence the outcome. So this is about control, the perceived ability to influence adversity. Second point, I remain calm and look for solutions when faced with difficulties. I remain calm and look for solutions when faced with difficulties. Third one, even in stressful situations, I try to maintain control over my actions. Even in stressful situations, I try to maintain control over my actions. Fourth one, I believe my decisions can help overcome challenging situations. I believe my decisions can help overcome challenging situations. Fifth one, when something goes wrong, I focus on what I can control. When something goes wrong, I focus on what I can control. Sixth one, I feel confident in managing unexpected challenges. I feel confident in managing unexpected challenges. Seventh one, I stay focused on solutions rather than the challenge itself. I stay focused on solutions rather than the challenge itself. Eighth one, the last in the section A, control. I believe that my efforts can change adverse circumstances. I believe that my efforts can change adverse circumstances. So let's go to the section B, ownership. Taking responsibility for improving situations. Statement number 9. I take responsibility for resolving challenges I encounter. I take responsibility for resolving challenges I encounter. 10th, when difficulties occur, I look for ways I can contribute to a solution. When difficulties occur, I look for ways I can contribute to a solution. 11th, I accept my mistakes and try to correct them. I accept my mistakes and try to correct them. 12th, I actively seek ways to improve adverse situations. I actively seek ways to improve adverse situations. 13th, I believe it is my responsibility to deal with challenges effectively. 13th, I believe it is my responsibility to deal with challenges effectively. 14th, I try to learn from failures rather than avoid them. 14th, I try to learn from failures rather than avoid them. 15th, I focus on actions I can take to improve outcomes. I focus on actions I can take to improve outcomes. Section C, reach. limiting the spread of adversity to other areas. Statement number 16. When one aspect of my life goes wrong, I try not to let it affect other areas. When one aspect of my life goes wrong, I try not to let it affect other areas. 17th. I can separate personal challenges from my work responsibilities. I can separate personal challenges from my work responsibilities. 18th. I avoid allowing one failure to ruin my entire day. I avoid allowing one failure to ruin my entire day. 19th. I try to keep challenges contained instead of letting them spread. I try to keep challenges contained instead of letting them spread. 20th. I stay focused on other responsibilities despite setbacks. I stay focused on other responsibilities despite setbacks. 21st. I maintain positive relationships even during difficult times. I maintain positive relationships even during difficult times. 22nd. I prevent negative events from affecting my overall outlook. I prevent negative events from affecting my overall outlook. Section D, endurance. Beliefs about how long adversity will last. Beliefs about how long adversity will last. So statement number 23. I believe most challenges are temporary. I believe most challenges are temporary. 24th. I stay optimistic even during prolonged challenges. I stay optimistic even during prolonged challenges. 25th. I persist until I overcome obstacles. I persist until I overcome obstacles. 26th. I believe difficult situations will improve with effort. I believe difficult situations will improve with effort. 27th. I remain motivated even when progress is slow. I remain motivated even when progress is slow. 28. I do not easily give up when facing difficulties. I do not easily give up when facing difficulties. 29. I believe persistence helps overcome adversity. I believe persistence helps I believe persistence helps overcome adversity. Last one, 30th. I remain hopeful even when challenges last longer than expected. I remain hopeful even when challenges last longer than expected.
Yeah, thank you, Prasad sir. So I think here we can pause. So what actually you must have written 1 to 30 questions. You must have answered the score out of 5, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So now what you do is you just add up all the, for example, I'm telling. First question you have given 4. Second question you have given 5. Third question you have given 3. So when you add up, how will it be? 5 plus 4 plus 3. Like that you have to add it up. Like that you add up for all the 30 questions and you just tell me the score. This is one way, okay? I want the 2 scores. One score is the total score out of for all the 30 questions. Out of 150, I want the total score. Number 1. First you find that. Then I will tell the other one. Be very cautious when doing. 1 to 30, you add up all the questions and find out of the total score out of 150, how much you're getting. Why 150? Because 30 questions into the highest weight, 1 to 5 scale, weight is 5. So 30 into 5, 150, like that. Okay, so you all are getting different scores. Let us see. Can I proceed? Can I proceed?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, there's the another scoring. I will tell you that also. See here, sir, could you please take this one to the top, the
One.
statements.
One second.
Just see to the top, everyone. 1 to the C. There are 4 dimensions, core dimensions. CORE. Down, sir. Down. Come down. Please slide down. Yeah. So here you can see core C is measured based on the 8 questions, 1 to 8. So please add up scores for 1 to 8. Similarly, 9 to 16. 9 to 15. Yes, 9 to 15. Similarly, 16 to 22. Add it up. Like that, you find different scores for C, O, R, E. So 4 dimensions score also you please find out. Did you understand? C is measured from 1 to 8. Am I right? O is measured from 9 to 15. R is measured, the R score from 16 to 22 and E from 23 to 30. So find the total score for C, O, R, E. I will tell you, this is one tool for measuring your personality type and it will give you suggestion also how to improve. That's why.
In that case, for each section, we can take more than one point, sir.
Sir, for example, in the first C dimension, if you see, the first statement, if you're given 4, okay, the second statement 3, so 4 plus 3, how much? 7. Like that, you have to add up from 1 to 8, you add up your score. That is the total score. So probably you might be getting 1 to 8 means you might be getting out of 40. Out of 40, you will be right.
Yeah, I think Murugesh sir's question is, can it be a fraction in between 2 and 3?
No, no in between. You should take this one. That is why, see,
The whole
when the scale
whole
is
number.
given, 5-point scale is given. That is, if you are falling into the gap, give 3. That is better. No point. Okay, you all must have found, I
Okay,
believe,
then.
right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Now
Yeah.
yeah.
let's get to the score. Overall score. Please all take up the score. That sir, can you go to the last slide? I mean, last page. That yes. Thank you. So AQ personality has been classified into 3 category. One is called the quitters, the second is called campers, and the third is called climbers. So now there are 2 ways of looking into the thing. Okay, you all just be happy with what you have. Don't worry. You can improve it on. So what are the things? The first one, out of 150. Is there anyone here who is getting the score from 30 to 79? 30 to
I
79? Why?
myself,
Okay, sir. So what is your score you're getting?
72.
Okay. So that means here 30 to 79 is nothing but quitter. So whenever you have a particular situation, difficult or crisis coming, you sometimes quit because you feel like, let me not respond it now. So that's why. So might be you might there are certain people who say no, I am not like that. Then you can take the test again. You might find the difference. Don't take it immediately. Take it after 2 days because it is a mood fluctuations also moderate sometimes a score. So 30 to 79 if you're having, it's a quitter situation. Quitter means they are always pessimistic. They always take up complaints like that type. So if you're not so, you can just take the test again and see at a different point of time. The second type is 80 to 114, which is called camper. So when I'm saying this, this particular 3 personality type, my dear friends, you please picturize yourself Mount Everest. So that is what our Paul Stolz has also clearly mentioned. He has asked us to visualize a peak, a mountain peak. So this test is actually created for peak performance, how to measure your peak performance. So there is actually a big question whether AQ is better or IQ or EQ is better. Often when I hear their session, even till yesterday also, mom was keeping the class. I used to sit here and listen. Prasad sir always interprets how IQ, EQ, there is a difference and how which is more important. Am I right, sir? Prasad sir?
Yeah, yeah.
So often this has been coming to my mind. IQ, so see, actually, there is a difference in perspective, and there's a classical, neoclassical approach, how this has been constructed. The first thing of how to measure the personality was coined out from IQ. Then further EQ. EQ was coined out by different people, but Daniel Goleman's model was well accepted universally by the world. Then the dimension came, which was called SQ, social quotient, society. That is based on the social learning theory by Albert Bandura. Albert Bandura is a person who, you know that Albert Bandura's theory was based on the Ivan Pavlovian theory, dog drooling theory, or classical conditioning theory. Behind every concept, there is a theory. So please understand, we should know the history behind this concept also. Then we have that Skinnerian theory, which is called reinforcement, whether giving punishment is good or bad in workplace or at schools or colleges like that. So based on this only, Albert Bandura developed this observational learning theory or social learning theory. Then came AQ. AQ was developed actually in 1990s only. So what happened is that the various research, there was a big question, there's a debate whether this quotient is enough or you need to evaluate IQ, EQ separately. So what was finally concluded that is, if you take up a test in AQ, it will cover IQ and EQ. You don't need to take another test on IQ and EQ separately. And you know, my dear friends, IQ is not only needed for one person, for an individual. Imagine you yourself. IQ is not only required. It is you need IQ some level, EQ some level, SQ some level. So it should come the totality as 100%. So some theory I should give you. That is why I'm getting into the theory. Then I'm giving you the practical aspect. Okay. So just for your information. Then AQ. So the formula is like this. AQ is equal to IQ plus EQ plus SQ by 3. The average. So the average of all the three will give you AQ. So what is the 3? IQ, EQ, SQ, social quotient. So all the three, if you see, the score of that, the average of that 3, okay, will give you AQ score. So instead of taking IQ test, EQ test, SQ test separately and finding the score and finding the average of that, that is a simplified version of this AQ tool has been interpreted. Now you understood why this tool is single tool instead of finding separate tools. So that has been simplified. Okay, fine. So now come to the point. The second category is camper. So imagine you're climbing the mountain. If you're a quitter, take imagine that you're all going, you have 20 people in a bus. There are 20 people in a bus, and 20 people are going. All the 20 will be there at the start of the journey. They will be there, okay, in that. But if there is after a few feet, you can find this 20 people will shrink to 50. 5 of them will quit. So quitters are those people who say, "Oh my God, I'm not ready to take up the risk. Oh my God, I'm not ready to change myself. Oh my God, I cannot persist this. I cannot." They always try to resist. I say, "Oh, I'm not. So always they step back because they need some motivation. It might be that is by genetic, they might be like that. Or so how this quitting behavior comes, either it can be incorporated through the social learning from your background or from the way you have been brought up in your family, or it can be based on the situational leadership theory. There's another theory called situational leadership, where based on situation you interpret it. So like that. Okay. Then camper. Now from 20 to 15 it has come. 15, if you see that from 15 further, can find certain people will be ready to go up. Only 10 will be coming. Only 10. Huh? From 15, see, from 20 to 15 it has reduced. And now from 15 to the next important level is the second stage we have. In that 15, only 10 people are coming. So how many left out? Kamal sir, how many left out now?
5 only.
5 of them. Very nice. Good. Thank you, Kamal sir. So 15 to 10. Now 5 of them left out. So totally, if you find this 5 people, they have again quit. So there lie between this quitting and camping behavior. Listen carefully. This 10 of them who are the creamy layer, they are called campers. Now, what do you mean by camping? You might have heard about camp, residential camp, like this. Camp is nothing but they take time. They take time to observe. They need time for push, the inner drive. They question themselves. They don't take decision randomly. They are very much proficient. They think about. Often, my dear friends, often wherever we are, we need to be campers. Campers are very cautious. They think they think all the loopholes. They think all the positive and negative of a situation. Then they take final decision. So now if you ask me, Tushar, which type you would be prefer? I always prefer to be a camper because we need to be more observant rather than taking immediate decision. If you're a quick decision maker, if you take decision, whatever be it, I will face. If you're like that, you're a climber. You take a risk. Entrepreneurs, if you take entrepreneurs, they're mainly climbers. If you take the professionals like doctors and all, there can be some people who are ready to see. If doctors they don't take risk, then how can the patients survive. There are some doctors who always, if difficult situations come, sorry to say, Murli sir, please don't mistake me. There are some doctors who, when difficult situation come, they try to abscond themselves. They try to quit and they say, "My God, I have some urgent situation. I'm leaving." You give that response to somebody else. And what happens, there are some people, if that winning situation, if that person has won the case, that is a case meaning that particular surgery, immediately that first person who has given, no, he tell, I only gave to that person. I know this person is really fit. That's why I gave to that person. So he will take the credit also. So quitters, you can't believe. Always these people, no, they even if you have the that is why we say whenever you have a crisis, this is the right place to judge who will stand by you. So there are certain people who there is a if you have many friends, the best friend if you want to find, he or she will be only one person who will be coming in the right time to help you. But there are some people who might give you so many advice. Don't ever believe the people who give you advice. Advice is very easy to to give, but very difficult to accept. So what I'm telling you is the third person is a climber. Climber is nothing but the third climber is he feels sky is the limit. He wants to touch the stars. He wants to touch the sky. The sky is the limit. He doesn't have any limitations. He always, even though limitations are there, he challenges it. He or she challenges it. If you take, we have the Sunita Williams, we have Kalpana Chawla, we have Edmund Hillary, we have uh, Thomas Alva Edison, different people who have been failing in their life, who have committed different failures. All these people are climbers. They believe in one mantra: without taking risks, we can't survive. But campers, if you ask how to define life, he might say, I believe to find a me time. They say, I find always a me time. Me time means I want time for me. I love self-love. Self-love people are campers. They're not climbers. Climbers are always, they run from pillar to post for them, not for themselves, they for others. So those who are social people, socialized people who always love giving rather than accepting. They are climbers. Mother Teresa, if you see, she was a climber. She used to reach from everywhere she goes, visits people, rescue people, isn't it? So she was a climber. She takes risk, enough risk. Fighting for others. All the previous rulers, king and all, no? If you find, all these are climbers because they have been finding different ways to give freedom for people, freedom fighters, climbers. Okay, so if you find your score from 115 to 150, then you are a climber. Let me see how many climbers are here. You please unmute and say, no, because I'm not able
Yeah,
to
you
see
can
it.
raise,
I
you
am
can
sir,
raise your,
122.
you can raise your digital hand also.
Yeah, yeah. Sir, if it is possible, can you tell me the people name because I'm not able to see
Dr.
everything.
Murli, Dr. Murli is
Murali
122.
sir, very
122.
good.
Then Tulsi ma'am, and yeah, how much is your score, Tulsi ma'am?
Tulsi ma'am, I should tell about her. See, often this is my fourth or fifth session I'm taking on AQ, right? In 2019, when we started this 5 a.m. club, I had taken 2 times in the presence of Soma sir. I still remember. So at that time, my mom had taken this test. She was a camper, but now I'm happy she has become a climber, not because of my training. It's because she has trained herself. So what I'm telling you is, if she can change, then why can't we also change? So if you have a analytical mind, you should not have a descriptive mind. You should have an analytical approach. You should postmortem yourself. You have how I was. Tushar earlier, Tushar now, Tushar 4.0, 5.0. You should give a different version of yourself, right? Like that, you have to analyze yourself and you have to scale up yourself. How, where you can do a SWOT analysis and improve. So I can find Pandya sir, I can find Malini ma'am, Naveen sir. All of you are climbers, even Murli sir, climber. Excellent, outstanding. So now it is left to you. You have to research whether there is anything more than climber. Create a new scale now. And we can develop a new scale, I believe, right? Very good. Interesting. What about Akila ma'am, Prasad sir? Where are
Yeah,
you?
mine 108.
108. 108 is actually a camper. Good. Okay. You need
Yeah,
time. Okay.
mine is 107.
Okay,
The
sir.
area
Doesn't matter.
that I have scored low is in the reach.
Reach.
That's what I was
Yeah, yeah,
checking.
yeah. So I will come to
Mine
that
is
also.
one
Now,
minute. Mine is 82. I'm not a climber. Mine is 82. I raised the hand to tell the score. Mine is
uh,
82.
Malini ma'am. Okay, okay. So 82. Camper. Very good. See, actually, if you're a camper, you're balanced. You know why you got camper? Because you gave a score of 3. Just imagine, just see your score. Have you given 3 anywhere? 3?
Yes.
Yes. Many
Yeah.
times.
So when you give
Yeah.
3, neutrally agree, if you give 3, you come in between. So camper. Doesn't matter. It is
I've
sub.
given 2 and 1 also.
Exactly. See, what I'm telling you, I'll just apply this assessment with Freudian theory also. Please listen carefully. If you're in a conscious state of mind, you will become biased. Please take underline my statement. If you become conscious, you will become biased. Whenever you take an evaluation, you should be in your subconscious mind. Because Joseph Murphy clearly states in his book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, that whenever you are in your subconscious mind, the true self comes out. Okay, so don't become conscious. Subconsciously, you need to fill up this. So there was a person when I gave this. Can I share a situation? Hope I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
taking much time.
yeah, yeah.
See,
No,
whenever we are, my dear friends, you are all trainers here. So please, all things I'm telling here from the practical point of view. So whenever we're giving such situation like evaluation to anybody, that is why I'm telling, give less time. Don't give much time. If the question is 30, give 50% of that time. So 15 minutes like that or 10 minutes. So less the time, more accuracy. Why? Because if they think about one statement too much, no, I was not like that. I am like this. That's all gone. You're conscious. Just blindly, if you just tick it, then that really randomly says you are on the brink of that particular personality type. And there was one question arise by one of the evaluator was asking, "Sir, if I take up this test today and if I take up after a week, will I be the same score?" How many of you have this question in yourself? How many of you
Yeah.
have this question? If I take up this test today and if I take it after a week time, will I have the same score? If you have that test, if you have that doubt, please do it. From today onwards, you do that. Next test, take this. You all have this test with you. You just do it and see whether you're having, and just to get back to me. You might have the same score sometimes. If you provided, underline this, provided if you have taken it subconsciously. If you have taken it consciously, then you have not trusted yourself. You have just done it for sake of doing it. So, what I'm telling is the ultimate decision of our personality type is solely responsible to the evaluator, not on the instructor. Okay, so please understand that. And I'm telling you, my dear friends, this test is very good for those who are on the career guidance, no? For students, for motivating the students to come up with career guidance, you can take up this test. Okay. Now let us go to core dimension score. Please, everybody, come to that. Sir, can you go to that particular? Uh, so those who are quitter and camper, I have a suggestion. I can give you a suggestion is, please try to take risk. Please try to come up with random solutions, and you don't worry. Make a good start, and then you will become a climber. But being a climber always is not good, because often you might face different situations, so many criticisms, so many difficulties in life. Okay, so be neutral. That is good. If you're a camper, it's good, well and good. But being a climber always, I won't say it's safe. Similarly, being a quitter always is very dangerous, because you are not resilient. So I'm telling you the conclusion here, the interpretation of your score. Higher the AQ level, higher the resilience. Lower the AQ level, lower the resilience. If you're having a quitter personality type, you are very low resilient. You need to improve yourself. And how to improve? You can't go attend some sessions and all. You self-train yourself. And another, you have to come up from the introvert behavior to extrovert. There was another study done. Are extroverts climbers or are introverts quitters? If you believe that you are an introvert, let us see that. Please, can we all be more open? So, if you don't mind, anybody, you personally feel you're introvert? Anybody
Actually,
personally feel
yeah,
you're
actually,
introvert?
I was feeling introvert initially when I was doing my MBBS or MS.
Hmm.
After, especially after the corona, after attending so many classes, so many things, and even the BrainCity and all, I really changed myself. So I'm really become extrovert. I started doing so many YouTube
So,
videos, talk to
Murli
people.
sir,
Everything. Yes.
sorry to interrupt you. Murli sir, you have been an introvert from which time to which time? Can you tell me the timeline?
From my childhood up to my post graduation.
So,
After my
how
post,
many years
yeah,
would it be? How many years? Probably
around
50 years.
32 to 33 years.
Okay. So 30, yeah. So 3 decades. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now you find the transformation. Am I right?
Yes,
We should
absolutely.
not say change, we should say transformation. So transformation has happened. Now, how many years transformation has happened to the next level, extrovert?
Yeah, nearly 1.5 to 2 decades.
Yes. So please see that. Please give him a big clap. Actually, that is the way how you assess yourself. Outstanding. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Melissa. So, yeah, now this is a classic example. Please take him as an example. Introvert means actually you've been quitting. So now this is a hypothesis. Are quitters the introverts, or are introverts the quitters? So, if you're an introversion, then you quit often. But if you're an extrovert, we try to take up situations for granted and fight for it. So, obviously, we become a camper or a climber. So, extroverts are either campers or climbers. Okay. So, this is a wonderful thing. Thank you, Murli sir. Any extrovert here? Any extroverts?
Initially, I was an introvert, but after during my college days, still my college, I was an introvert.
Okay.
Because of my inferiority complex, I won't express my things to anyone.
What are you now? What are you now, ultimately?
Yeah, I'm free. I even strangers, I'll talk very freely. I move.
That's that's a transformation. So you are now an extrovert. Can you picturize that way? Yeah.
Yeah,
So you are an extrovert. Now, what is the score you have got? Are you a camper or a climber or a quitter?
not eight.
Exactly.
Camper.
Then you are a camper. So you understood the difference. If you
Yeah.
had undertaken this test 30 years back or 20 or 10 years back when you were an introvert, you must have been a quitter.
Yes.
If you had not changed yourself since birth, till now, you have been, you are 60 or 70, whatever age, or 50, whatever. If you have not changed, the same routine, the same monotony has been followed, that means you have not all changed in life. You need to bring a change then, transformation. Okay, so this is just a note to be made. Now let us go to this core dimension score. Please, my dear friends, please take up C score. So please take the C score now, 1 to 8, everyone. You might have added it. So 1 to 8 means, I need your help. 1 to 8 means out of, you have 8 questions. So 8 into 5, 40. Out of 40, how much you're getting? Please tell me.
28.
Ma'am, I think
40.
his voice is very low. I'm not able to.
28. 28.
28. 28 out of 40. So
40.
what you see, actually, what I'm telling you is convert it into percentage. If you have a calculator, that will be better to see your this one. Just that divided by the total score into 100. Just to see the gradient. This is called heat mapping, gradients. Which gradient is more, and you can tell which gradient you can, which is more, which is less, so that you can improve on that. Which is less, you can improve.
It is 3.5.
So you have 28, you told. 28 out of 40 into 100 is 70%. Am I right?
Yeah, 70%.
Okay. Now, Naveen sir, what about you?
Yeah, it
C
is
score, how much?
almost 26.
How much, sir? 26. It was 20, 26, sir. 26 out of 40
Yes.
into 100. You might get in percentage, doesn't matter, round it. If you get 67.5, you can round it to 68.
Yeah.
Okay.
It-
What about you, Tulsi ma'am? 68. 68. Okay. Okay. See, now I
Okay.
will, the interpretation is not given here, but I will tell you another interpretation which Paul Stolz has not mentioned. Now you take my words for granted. If you have, my dear friends, please listen. If you have a score up to 50, if you have below 50, your control is very less. You don't have proper self-control. Your body says something, your mind, there's a conflict between the body and mind. If you have 50 plus up to 75, that means you have a very good control. If you are anybody here 80 plus, 80 percentage above, anybody? 80. Okay. Here Tulsi ma'am says she is having 80. That means you are over control. Sometimes that becomes to overconfidence too. So my dear friends, please listen. If you have 75 to 80, it's good. If you have 80 and above, it is dangerous. Because any one out of the four gradients dimension, any one dimension is having high, very high, then that becomes difficult. So you have to be moderating it. All the four dimensions should be moderated. Very interesting, no? So four dimensions, see if it is good. You just plot it in a bar chart. How will it be looking? C is very high. Sometimes E will be very less. That means you're not balanced. See, okay, we'll see another score. Can you tell me, Murli sir, can you tell me about your O score, O ownership?
Yes, O is 35.
Okay, O is from 9 to 16, am I right? 9 to 16.
50, 16. Okay.
15, 9 to 15. So how many
30,
questions?
7 questions,
Minus
35. Divide by 35.
Yeah, so divide by 35. Thank you, Prasad sir. Divide by 35. So what is the score? Murli sir, you are getting how much you do?
minus 35, sir, 35.
Oh, you got the full 100%.
Almost.
Very good, very good.
Main question, yeah.
Malini ma'am, what about you? O score?
O score I'm just doing. O score I'm just doing. 1 minute.
Okay. 68.
71.
No,
71%.
No, it has
71. Okay. Okay. Just tell me out of 35 how much you got. Like that.
Out of 35, I got 25.
Oh, very good. 25 out of 35. Okay. Now,
But in C, I've got 20 out of 50. Half 50% I've got
okay.
in
Okay.
C.
That's good. That's
So
good. You have
I'm
a
average.
balanced self-control. Good.
Average.
Good, good. No problem. That is far better. Okay. Now let's I think we are running short of time. So next is R. Can you tell the R score, everyone?
28.
Yeah, can you please explain the ownership? What does it mean?
Ownership. Sir, can you take that particular statement? Ownership. Ownership is nothing but you see, uh, see, I have a journey to go to Trivandrum today. I have to reach at 9 o'clock. Hmm? But suddenly there was an accident on the road. and I have to, my train is at 7:30, but I have to reach particularly from particular Kulon Junction to Trivandrum. It takes 1 hour journey. So 7:30, if I'm my train, I have to be there at 7 o'clock in the railway station. If I have to be there in the railway station by 7 o'clock, I have to start from my home depending upon the distance. If I say there was traffic jam, there is like that, like this, I blame the situation. So I am responsible for my own action. This is what ownership. You take up the responsibility for the outcome you have brought. Am I clear, Prasad sir? If I'm late, it's because of me. If I'm not late, well and good, it's because
Yes,
of me.
Dr. Tushar. Yeah, thank you.
So I'm taking the credit of my own actions, be it good or bad. Okay. We say in our 5 a.m. language, we say it's called accountability. Have you forgotten anyone? Accountability. We say the statement accountable partner. Yes or no? This is called ownership. So accountability. We are accountable for our own actions. Okay. Yes. So can you tell me the R score, friends? R score, please.
45%.
16 to 22. So how many questions? Again, it's 7 questions, I believe, right?
Yeah, mine 23.
Out of 35, how much you're getting? Akila ma'am, please.
23.
23 out of 35. So how much percentage? In fact, we should have a calculator also with us. Otherwise, it will not
Minus
run.
16 is 45%. 16 and 45%.
Okay, 16, 45%. Very good. Malini ma'am is really proving she's camper, really. So you should understand that, see, the cutoff line, see, 45, 50. Malini ma'am, can you observe that? 45, 50, you're coming that borderline. That is why you are
Borderline.
in
I'm always
that
on
is
the
why you are in
even
that
my overall
zone.
score is just 82, just 2, 3 beyond,
That is
beyond
why.
Twitter. I'm
You
almost.
understood, no? That camping situation. It
Yeah.
is actually, that is why we are camper. Good. Okay.
But
Good.
I feel I should be more risk taker. I feel I'm very cautious.
See, I don't take risk in finance, but I take risk in other decisions. If you see the different wheel of life, there are different aspects of taking decisions. I'm very poor decision maker in terms of finance. So sometimes our partner will have to take the decision there.
My partner is a climber, I feel.
Apply. I'll tell you that also towards the end. Yeah. Anyway, let me not club it now. What about the endurance score? E score?
22.
22. Kamal
Yeah,
sir,
mine
what about you?
29.
Yes, mine is 16.
Endurance. Endurance, sir, can you take to the endurance
30.
last one?
88.
See,
72%.
endurance's belief about how long adversary will last. See, if you think that the world will end with a war for water, you're saying ultimately this will happen. That is your belief. So actually, if you think positive, you get a positive result. If you think negative, you get a negative result. That's all. So it's how well you perceive a situation. Either you persist or resist. If you resist, you cannot grow. If you persist, you will grow. It's like that. So endurance. So all the 4 dimensions are very important. So in endurance, how many questions we have? Am I right? 8, 40.
8.
Here, just see. Out of 4 dimensions, CORE. Can you tell me which 2 dimensions are very important? That means others are not important, we can't say. Which is more important? Based on the questions you see. C is 8. E is 8. O and R is 7. Am I right? So that means what? CE is very, very important. If you lack any point in C and E, you have to improve on that. O and R is good. Keep it moderate. Don't make it too high. Okay. So it should be balanced. If you're 50, everything, 25% equally, good. If you have anything more inclination and very less, if C is very high and E is very low, it's very dangerous. So you should have control over your own emotions. You should have control over your own decisions, your thoughts and everything. Okay, fine. Now, so this is what I wanted to tell. I'm just taking only 1 minute to wind up. So last but not the least, I want to say something. Apply this concept with your partner, life partner. See, often we can find, imagine a situation where the wife is a quitter and the husband is a climber. What will be the result of the house?
Chaos.
Always
Wife is a
clash.
climber, wife is a quitter, husband is a climber.
Always,
Always clash of
always a
opinion.
clash. Clash.
Often,
Clash of opinion.
yes, opposite poles, both are opposite poles, extreme. Why? Because wife is a quitter. She will not ever leave home. She will be at home in the kitchen. But, or she might be sticking, she will be adamant, stubborn. But husband always positive, like climber wants to move from different place. Wife does not want to move from house. She want to be with her family like that. Husband says, I want to migrate from one place to another. If there is a clash, that leads to divorce. So often we can find opposite happening. This can lead to family conflicts. Now, if imagine if the husband and wife are same type climbers, what will happen? And they have children, what will happen? If husband and wife both are extrovert, my dear, my God, what will happen? The house will not remain there. The house will be, the house will also travel along with them. Meaning to say, they don't have time for anything. You must have seen extrovert people always their house will not be clean. They don't have time for anything, but they will eat food. They will full be on journey, traveling, everything. Huh? They will take their children everywhere. Whatever the child needs, they will provide. But they don't have time for cleaning the house, for spiritual activity, anything.
No
There's another
stability.
there's another thing. There is a study done where the climbers are they spiritual? Climbers can never be spiritual. Campers can be spiritual. Because if climbers are spiritual, climbers are rajasic, quitters are tamasic, campers are sattvic. We can say that way. So now you decide which one you want. Campers are good. So Malini ma'am, you're not doing any harm to yourself. You're doing a great thing. Be as you are. Don't be anything more. Okay.
Thank you.
Professor Akila ma'am, you are in the safe zone.
Yeah,
Be as you are. Don't go for anything.
and that's
You,
what
you
I'm
don't need extra
thinking.
effort.
That's what I'm thinking.
I
You don't
used to
need.
think I have to attend a lot of sessions to improve myself.
Now apply this concept with the health issue. Climbers undergo heart attack. Climbers, they take more stress. There is a study done in some famous university, Indiana University, I think. They state that climbers have the more gradient of cancer because they take up more negativity, they challenge the situation, they don't take care of their health. Okay, so that is what I want to tell. And anyway, this is so now you all know your personality type. You don't take subconsciously don't take this test with your husband or wife. Okay, at home, you will get nice reward then. Huh? So if you want to take your family life also smooth, then what I'm telling you is you just what is it? Apply this concept uh, in a what is it in a different way. Just all 30 statements you have, you know your partner, you just try to do randomly. Okay, take them for a travel and you have this questionnaire with you and just when he or she is not next to you, just fill it. Then accordingly you change your behavior also, then that will be successful. Okay, okay, because I am doing this with my partner. Okay.
Anyway,
Father is sleeping.
Keep quiet. Okay. So anyway, I hope this is not recorded. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity, golden opportunity. In fact, I didn't think that I'll be taking this much time for explanation and all, but hope this has actually been more meaningful and more practical for you to understand. Murli sir was one of the person who was often asking how to apply this, how to take up. This is a beautiful. See, so many research PhDs are theses are also being submitted on this area. There are so much emerging. This EQ has different aspects, relation with MBTI, with the big five personality test. So many tests have come, but much beautiful results are coming out with AQ every day and day. So anyway, Prasad sir, thank you so much for taking up the leading the session when some people have not attended the test. Also, you have helped me for bringing up the result. Thank you, and thank you all for cooperating sincerely with me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Express
Over.
gratitude for not
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
Usually sessions
thank
are
you,
recorded,
Tushar. It was
but
awesome.
today's
See,
session
actually speaking, today's session could have been recorded, but it's not. But it is not recorded now. But I take it positive. It is not recorded. Okay, good. See, if it is not
Live,
recorded, people will now all have come forward. They're openly speaking. It's because it's not recorded. If you have, it has been recorded. People will not come forward. You understood? So that is also good. Sometimes certain things should not be recorded. uh, So we have to leave it here and go.
but I think it's recorded. Right? It's live right now.
Sir, what, sir?
It's live right now, no?
I did not get you.
This session is live. I'm saying this session is live. I think it's coming up there.
Is
It
it
will
live?
get recorded.
Yeah, it's live.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm.
My God. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for the cooperation. Thank you for this golden opportunity. Thank you, Faisal Ibrahim, for this great platform. Thank you, my mother, for motivating to take up this topic too here.
also
Okay.
Murli sir.
Yes.
Thank you,
Murli
Tushar.
sir
It
had
was
Congratulations,
has
Tulsi
absolutely
ma'am.
40 minutes.
Congratulations, Tulsi ma'am. You have a wonderful son.
Thank you, Tosha. It's a very
You have
good
this wonderful,
topic.
thank you, Akila ma'am. You have this wonderful
Thank you.
tool. Utilize this tool for you. You can apply it everywhere. It's universal in every aspect for career guidance, for what is it? For relationship management, for family planning, for parental guidance, for everything you can adopt. Okay, this will be very helpful. And if you have a conflict management also, it is very helpful. Okay, so thank you.
Any book you suggest on this?
Yes.
Any book you can suggest on this
Yeah,
issue?
there are two, three books also. The one book actually is the is actually is Paul Stoll's only. It is AQ, Adversity Quotient only. I'll just find out one minute. Yeah, Adversity Quotient at Work, but it's very costly, sir. The book looks very simple, but it's very costly. Adversity Quotient at Work. Make everyday challenges the key to your success. It's available on Amazon. The latest version of these books have also come, sir. And my dear
By
friends, please
whom?
listen.
By whom?
Paul Stolz is the founder of this particular concept, but based on his work, many other authors have co-authored. They have interpreted
Yeah,
that book.
we can use the term
Yeah. Then another book is there, Adversity Quotient, Turning Obstacles into Opportunities. There are three books authored by the same author. Then
What's the name? Paul? Full
turning
name?
obstacles into opportunities.
Okay. No, what's the author name?
Stalls.
Paul?
Paul, 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 Stalls, Stoltz.
Paul.
And the third book is the Adversity Advantage. The Adversity Advantage.
Okay.
Now, there is another book which came in 2026, which you can buy. I think, sir, Prasad sir, I would advise this book also to go for a book reading or something, which is based on all the three books. Liz Tran. There is another person called Liz, L-I-Z, Liz Tran, T-R-A-N. Liz Tran is a person who has written this book, AQ. The book name is itself AQ. A new kind of intelligence for a world that is always changing. AQ. A new kind of intelligence for a world that is always changing. Then there is another book also by Rose Thornley. Sorry, Rose Thornley. Rose Thornley. R-O-S-S. Rose Thornley. Thornley. Rose Thornley. Decoding your greatest superpower AQ. Decoding your greatest superpower AQ. So these books, I think these books have come recently. The two books which I said, the last one, wonderful book. Please have a glance of that. Okay, thank you. Bye everyone. Over to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
Thank
you.
sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. This was excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Tushar. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was, again, although for some of us it was a repeat, but it was very much required because it was, something which we require, to navigate, on a day-to-day, this thing. So many things are happening around the world, and which are things beyond our control. How do we really be in a space where we are not or we are in control? Basically, we have or we build that muscle to address or to face those challenges which come up unannounced. We didn't expect this situation in the Gulf now, and how going through this experience and how to be prepared mentally is what we can get out of this uh, improving our adversity quotient. And I think probably you must have come across this interaction of Jensen Huang, who is the NVIDIA founder, when he is when he is addressing the Stanford students. He wishes them more difficulties in life so that they can build their resilience. And in NVIDIA, he says that the day there are more challenges is the day where he enjoys more. So yeah, it's a 1 hour. I mean, 1 minute 40 seconds video. A video is there. Maybe if anyone is interested, I've already played it once. I think a couple of days ago. Maybe the bottom line for climbers, that is where they build resilience as they climb higher. Oxygen becomes low, and how they really are focused to reach the summit. So that is where the resilience comes in. So if I'll just share that video. It's a 1 minute.
Sir, can I keep my video
Yes,
unmuted?
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a
Most
great
people
day.
believe that
Bye-bye.
speaking perfect English makes you smart, that if your grammar is flawless and your accent sounds polished, you
One of my great advantages is that I have very low expectations, and I mean that. Most of the Stanford graduates have very high expectations. You deserve to have high expectations because you came from a great school. You were very successful. You're at the top of your class. Obviously, you were able to pay for tuition, and then you're graduating from one of the finest institutions on the planet. You're surrounded by other kids that are just incredible. You naturally have very high expectations. People with very high expectations have very low resilience. And unfortunately, resilience matters in success. I don't know how to teach it to you except for I hope suffering happens to you. And I was fortunate that I grew up with my parents providing a condition for us to be successful on the one hand, but there were plenty of opportunities for setbacks and suffering, and to this day I use the phrase pain and suffering inside our company with great glee. And I mean that. Boy, this is going to cause a lot of pain and suffering. And I mean that in a happy way, because you want to refine the character of your company. You want greatness out of them. And greatness is not intelligence. Greatness comes from character, and character is informed out of smart people. It's formed out of people who suffered. And so that's it. And so if I could wish upon you, I don't know how to do it. For all of you Stanford students, I wish upon you ample doses of pain and suffering.
Yeah. So, yes, Jensen Huang, who's the founder of NVIDIA, the most important company in this era of AI. I mean, they make the the chips which help in the high processing power of required by any AI tool. So the more the challenges one faces in their life, even right from the childhood, helps them to become climbers. Yeah, this is one takeaway from what Dr. Tushar shared about how resilience is important to really achieve what we have set out to achieve. And resilience comes with a number of challenges we face, and especially probably a hidden advice to the parents is do not over protect your children. Let them face the challenges, create that environment where there are equal opportunities to fail, and help them build the resilience that is required for them to be the master of their own destiny. So thank you, Dr. Tushar. Thank you for, again, taking us through this very important intelligence, adversity, because we are living in a world which is disrupting so fast that without resilience, without the conscious efforts to build resilience, it is very difficult to not sustain but even survive in this world. So thank you very much, Dr. Tushar.
Thank you all for giving the opportunity, because it was asking for 1 year back. Asking one more person was there. I forgot to remind him. Giri sir. He was also asking. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see Gary sir. I think he probably is having some other.
He's in that morning mastery group, right?
Yeah, he's very much there, but he may be busy in some other activity.
He's joining this timing in some other group.
Oh, okay.
Some other meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, he goes to BNI, I think, Business Network International and all.
Okay,
Yes.
bye all.
Yeah, Pandya, you have raised your hand. Anything? You wanted to share?
YouTube live is going. The recording is going on. He can
Yeah,
stop
but
recording.
Pandya, if you can please stop the recording.